Hey ladies, it's Fatima and I am back with another video, and this topic is so near and dear to my heart. We are going to talk about protecting your peace in 2020 and also discuss the reason why people hate to see Black women elevate. So the movement is already catching on. We already have a lot of women talking about hashtag burn the cape 2020, leveling up, moving in silence. So the movement is going by a variety of names, but the ultimate goal is for Black women to protect your peace. So what does protecting your peace look like? How can you do it? Number one, ask yourself this question: what matters to you? What matters to you? Do the negative opinions and comments of other people matter to you? If they do, go ahead and respond. If they don't matter to you, then don't respond. In the age of social media, we have way too much access to each other. So the people who are committed to misunderstanding and committed to tearing down Black women have way too much access to Black women. And you have people who purposefully say things like Black women look like Rottweilers, or say things purposefully to get a reaction out of Black women, because what we will do is defend ourselves. But we have to learn to ignore the trolls, ignore the haters, and to embrace blocking and reporting people. Because the reality is we have so much information on our feeds and on our timelines to the point where sometimes you do just have to block people, right? You have to block out that negative energy, those negative comments. Don't let these people disturb or interrupt your growth and your space. For the people who are more experienced, we can just scroll right past it. You know what I mean? Just keep scrolling. It doesn't matter, because when you are secure in yourself, that negativity can't even touch your spirit. For some of us who are a bit more engaged in the social media realm, sometimes it may be worth taking a social media cleanse or taking a fast just to completely clear your system of all that negative energy. There will be times to defend ourselves or to set the record straight, but collectively, we have to decide to ignore things that are no longer serving us, uplifting us, or improving our quality of life, ladies. Let's pick our battles. Number two, recognize your power. Black women are always the topic of conversation, whether it's the texture of our hair, the size and shape of our nose, how big or small we are, whether or not we're single mothers, whether or not we're dating white men or Asian men or purple men. We are always the topic of conversation, ladies, and that is powerful. We are the creators of the culture. We are the trendsetters. Black women are the original influencers before the age of social media and before influencing became a white woman's game on YouTube and Instagram. From the way we wear our hair, from the way we do our nails, the way we dress, the way we carry ourselves, the way we talk, the things we talk about, our demeanor, the way that our bodies are curvy, just our whole essence, the essence of Black womanhood. We've seen non-Black people and even some Black men build whole brands and careers trying to imitate, emulate, and even recreate Black womanhood, ladies. That is power. So recognize your power and do not allow anybody to sap you of your power, to take your power away from you. It is yours, ladies. And that flows right into number three, preserve your energy. Stop giving your power and your energy away to people who do not deserve it, who are not worthy of it. The time that you spend trying to educate a troll by citing feminist literature and sociological texts, the time that you take to do all of that, you could pour into your passion project or your side hustle or taking yourself from where you are right now to where you truly want to be, ladies. You have to understand that there are people who are committed to misunderstanding you. So no matter how much you try to interrupt and educate, people will maintain these archaic ideas of what Black women are, these, racist and misogynistic ideas of who Black women are and what our role is in society and how much space we should take up in society. So you have to preserve your energy. Everyone does not deserve your response. And you have to keep in mind that some people spew spew this hate intentionally just so Black women can flock, right? Because it gives them a sense of self-worth, a sense of importance. Like, I was able to uproot Black women out of their peace and get them all, shook up to respond to my ignorance. So ladies, preserve your energy. Do not respond, ladies. Preserve your energy and stop giving it away. People hate to see Black women elevate. Look at the Jodie Turner-Smiths, the Gabourey Sidibe's, the Serena Williams, marrying non-Black men. People are so bothered by that. Look at the young lady who was selling eyelashes in the prescription bottles. People were so mad at the entrepreneurial spirit and mind of Black women. Look at the rise of Lizzo and the fat shaming. People hate to see it. They hate to see Black women elevate. And here's why. When Black women elevate, upon what will non-Black people place their oppressive behavior? Upon what will some Black men, right? Because I have to say some, because you know how Black men get, right? Not all of us. We got it. If Black women, or when Black women elevate, where will some Black men put their self-hatred and their aggression, if no longer on the backs and the shoulders of Black women? Where will non-Black women get their self-esteem if it's no longer for the tearing down of Black women? Where will some Black men and non-Black people, where will they put their insecurities and their inadequacies if no longer on the backs and shoulders of Black women? When Black women elevate, we're no longer at the perceived bottom of the social hierarchy. So where will people put their inadequacy, their insecurity, their oppressive behavior, their superiority complexes? Where will they put their self-hatred? Where will these things go? Because Black women are always the recipients, always the victims of these things. When Black women elevate and they are no longer at the perceived bottom, where will these things go? Where will the attacks go? Right? So that is why people hate to see Black women elevate. We also have to understand that the self-confidence of non-Black women is rooted in the tearing down and ostracizing of Black women, right? You might have non-Black women that say, hey, I might not be the prettiest, I might not be the wealthiest, I might not be the most fit, but at least I'm not a Black woman. But at least I'm better than a Black woman. I may not be praised in my community, but at least I'm the prize in the Black community. So take away Black women from the bottom, and what do you have? It's almost like that Toni Morrison quote of like, when white people take off the racism or you take off privilege, what do you have? What's under that? You know what I mean? Like when you remove all these things, what are you beneath that?
I take your race away, and there you are, all strung out, and all you got is your little self. And what is that? What are you without racism? Are you any good? Are you still strong? You still smart? You still like yourself?
A lot of people's self-confidence is hinged on the tearing down of Black women, right? That's how people feel as though they have social status, or they feel that they can assert themselves as being better than us, because Black women are usually the victims of so much hate. That is why a Black man and a white woman can team up and attack a little Black girl's looks, right? Blue Ivy. They are nothing without the ability to be compared to Black women. And I just want to close by saying this, ladies. We are astronomically beautiful. Think about the force of gravity. It's the very thing that keeps the foundation of our planet intact. Our hair grows upward and onward toward the heavens. Gravity is no match for our hair, ladies. Gravity is no match for our spirits, ladies. We will continue to rise. It is truly the favor of God upon Black women. Prioritize your peace because your livelihood depends on it. Now, I can acknowledge that there may be times we have to protect our peace from other Black women, but that will be a different video. But I just want to leave you all with this message. The motto for 2020 is protect your peace. Ask yourself what matters to you. Recognize your power and preserve your energy. Ladies, people's spirits are so unsettled by our mere existence. We will continue to elevate anyway. So imagine they're mad at our mere existence. Imagine how mad they're going to be when we ignore theirs. Black women, I love you dearly, unconditionally. All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you took something meaningful and useful from this message, and we will talk later.